XPath is a query language used to parse through XML and HTML documents. XPath is like a highly precision GPS. Unlike CSS, it can move backwards up the tree. It allows you to say, find the table row that contains the word iPhone, then move two cells to the right to find the stock level. It's more complex, but it is the closest thing we have to SQL query for the web. Let's understand the XPath with an example. I will head to one of the online tools present for XPath. So here is an online tool from the freeformatter.com. As you can see, there is one box here to copy paste the XML structure, or you can actually upload your file itself. But we are going to take this example from over here and perform some operations on it. So I'm going to just paste it over here. Now, as you see that there is a tag, the initial root tag. Then inside this root tag is the actors tag, which have three actors. Then there is a singers tab inside which we have singer 4, 5, and 6. So what if you want to actually get all the actors? You will need to do something like this. So I'm going to enter in this XPath expression over here. So inside this, I'll be going with forward slash, and I'm going to say root because that is our first tag. Inside it, I will actually go with actors, and I will give another slash. Let me go with actor since we want all these actor tags. Let's check with those. So yeah, as you can see, it has listed as the elements actor tag with ID 1 Christian Bale, actor tag with ID 2 Liam Neeson and Michael Caine. What if we just want these values and not all this information about it? Because that is not really helpful for us. Otherwise, you get this text values with this text method. So as you can see, we have extracted the Christian Bale, Liam Neeson, and Michael Caine, the name of all the actors. Similarly, you can actually get the singers, but this method that we have used, this method of expression, is actually called as the absolute XPath. Absolute XPath means that we are starting from the root node and then going towards the data that we actually require. Another method of XPath expression is relative XPath. So herein we don't really need to start with the root node. We need to, or root tag, we need to just go towards what we want. So I'm going to just go with double forward slash and then an F. So this is also another way of getting the data that we want. And to be honest, relative XPath is actually better than absolute XPath because even if the values change for the above tags, we really get what we want from over here. So to summarize, absolute XPath starts from the root node, that is the beginning of the document, whereas the relative XPath starts from any node in the document using the double forward slash. For absolute XPath, any change in the document structure about the element will break the path, whereas relative XPath is a bit more robust and flexible. And absolute XPaths are actually longer and harder to maintain when you are actually going out for automation, whereas relative XPath is shorter and easier to write. Another online tool is this xpather.com. It gives you a simple uh, example over here and you can perform some operations on it. So if you want to select everything, you just go ahead with this task. So it selects all the text information from over here. Now, if you want to get a specific thing from this, like for example, I want to get this note from the extra notes. So I'm going to go with note. So it gives me the 4 notes that are present, 4 note tags that are present over here. Similarly, if I want to get note 4th only, so I will just declare it in the square brackets and type 4. So I'm going to get this particular note. And this is a better tool because it helps us visualize what data we are actually extracting and in the same window itself. So you can check out more towards XPath. So if you want to actually see how your DOM looks like and try it out, the querying with XPath with some of the pages that you regularly open up, you can go to the inspect element with right click, and you can open it in a sidebar kind of here. So in the elements tag, you can see that these are all the elements that we have, the HTML elements. And if you actually hover on them, you will see which part of the web page they actually are there for. They show that one. So you can go ahead and scroll down a little bit to actually find this uh, input container from Google search. So I think when you click on it, it actually shows somewhere, but I'm not seeing it right now. Let me check by just hovering on the various tags. So yeah, we are getting the entire window from over here. So let me just open this tag and see the child tag. So yeah, we have got the Google logo. So our search bar must be lower. Yeah, search box container. This is the ID for the particular search box. Now inside it, I think there will be the search box. So yeah, this is the search box with the tag CR search box. So in order to actually find it from the DOM, or you can say finding the XPath works or not, you can just go ahead and click Control plus F. Now here in a small search bar has opened which says find by string selector or XPath. So we are going to select with XPath. Now I'm going to go with forward slash CR search box, and we are going to check if we have gotten it. Okay, I think I might have done some mistake, some spelling mistake doing that. So let me just try again finding, yeah, CR search box. I think we have written it correctly. So alternatively, what you can do is you can go ahead to this search bar again. Then you can select the particular tag that is associated with this search box. Then do a right click and then go to copy and then copy the XPath to get the XPath. Now you'll have to do another Control F, then paste the path that you have just gotten, and this is the search box XPath that you really want to deal with. So you can actually inject dynamically values to imitate or automate particular searches and etc. So this is how you actually get XPath on the first go. This is how you actually investigate the first time you are dealing with automation. This there can be another way of getting the XPath. If you copy the full XPath, it will be a bit different, I think. So let me remove this and paste it. Yeah, it looks almost the same to me. So yeah, that is how you can actually go ahead and try it out in your browser itself.